Hello, and today I will be unboxing this set. I was very happy to get this set because I missed out on getting these figures when they've come out before in different versions. Sorry about the lighting in here, it's not great. But anyway, I thought I'd unbox it for the camera, so let's get started. So, I have it out of the packaging now, which is cool. Yeah, so I have the Remembrance Dalek there, which looks really nice, but I'll get on with that in a bit. And then you've got the Ace figure with the anti-tank missile. And then, I don't know if you can see it very well on the camera, but in the background, you've got like the bit from Coal Hill School, from this set, which is called the Coal Hill School figure set, so, but yeah, I'll give you guys a better look in a sec. So here we have the little bit, so you've got the stairs here, and you've got that notice board, and this bit where a Dalek comes out at one point. So yeah, it looks quite good actually, it looks very authentic, like the actual thing from the episode. Anyway, let's start getting those figures out and talk about them. So here we have the two figures out of their packaging. So you've got the Remembrance Dalek repaint. So this is an Imperial Dalek. Looks very nice actually. I quite like the sort of well, you've got the shiny gold on the little baubles and the gun and the plunger. And the eye stalk looks very nice. I also I really quite like the baubles. And the eye stalk is a definite improvement over the older Remembrance Dalek eye stalks, because there was quite a lot of issues with them really. I mean, one thing, they had quite a lot of issues with the length of the eye stalks, and they go quite bendy and stuff, if I can remember rightly. They were, I don't know, they were all a bit inconsistent really, but this seems quite good actually. A bit stiff, but it does seem pretty good. And the actual eye stalk little circle in there is an improvement, because they before had it blue for some reason, which was just odd. I mean, the Imperial Daleks don't have blue in the eye stalk, which always really kind of put me off, to be honest. The plunger also, I don't know if you can see it, but you've got the little bits on the plunger, like in the episode, where there was like these little gaps in it for the weird machines they had on the ship. Looks really good though. This is probably the main reason to buy this set. I mean, the Ace figure's pretty nice, but it's not that different from the previous one. I'll just get onto that now then. Actually, wait, before I do that, just wanted to compare on camera. So, this is the Dalek from the first Dalek Collector's set, the 70s Dalek, from Genesis of the Daleks. So this was one of the first classic Daleks we got. I just thought I'd compare it to this one. I don't have the other Remembrance Dalek, unfortunately, but to be honest, I wasn't a big fan of it because the blue eye stalk was really, really weird. But yeah, we've got the Remembrance Dalek next to a Genesis Dalek, and it's about the same height. As you can see, the dome lights are fairly different. You've got these sort of flat, round dome lights on the Imperial Dalek, and on the other one, you have these sort of Mini Cooper lights, which, yeah, it's quite good. Yeah, you can see that. You can see that my plunger is blue tacked on, purely because the guns and plungers on these ones were a bit stiff, and they, for some reason, my plunger was getting very loose. So I'm just put Blue Tack to hold it in place. It wasn't really a glue job, so I just sort of used Blue Tack on that. But yeah, I just wanted to compare it to one of the earlier Daleks. So I'm just gonna have a little try of the articulation. Yeah, the articulation, I just had a little try. The articulation on this new Dalek in the gun and the plunger are a lot better than on this. I mean, with this, I get a ton of resistance just trying to move any of it. The Eye Stalk, though, on this older one is actually better than that for articulation. It's right amount of looseness. That one is really stiff, and it seems a little bit bent. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but the Eye Stalk is actually a little bit bent from being inside the box, I think. So I might try and straighten that out with maybe some... I don't know, really. There's loads of different methods you can try for straightening that out. Comment if you have any very good ones. I've heard some pretty interesting suggestions over the years. But yeah, I'd say the articulation on the plunger and gun on this newer Dalek is a lot better than on the older ones. And I'd say the Eye Stalk has a few more issues than the one on this one. At least for me, this Eye Stalk is really, really stiff. But the actual gun and plunger move very easily. And now the Imperial Dalek has decided to roll forward and try and attack my camera. And it doesn't want to go back. Okay, let's just move on to the Ace figure while we're here. Right, so I had a lot of trouble trying to actually make this stand, and I haven't managed to get very good lighting at the figure. I'll look at the figure and the gun individually, I suppose. But yeah, I don't think this is very much different from the original Remembrance Ace figure. They haven't changed much. I think the backpack might still come apart. We'll test that in a sec. I know it's got the baseball bat bit. I noticed when I was taking it out of the packaging. Oh, yeah, it's not easy to make this stand. Might be on a bit of an angle. But yeah, the baseball bat would come out of there. I kind of wish they would include a baseball bat with this one, but like the original one. But I don't know. I feel like it's very good. It's not too dissimilar from the. Wait, hang on a minute. Did I? I'm just checking. No, I don't think she's got the. Okay, so yeah, I think this jacket is accurate to the story. I was just looking out for some inaccuracies. It seems fairly accurate. It looks really good, you know, but it hasn't changed that much, to be honest, from the original one. It looks basically the same. Maybe the paint application on the face is a little bit better. I don't know if the likeness is that good, though, still. Not very much like Ace, but I do think they've nailed the jacket. You've got all the little badges and whatnot, which is good. Right, now I'm going to try and see if I can take apart the backpack and whatnot, and see if you can pack stuff and whatnot. I don't have anything to put in it, but we can see if it's still got the Nitro 9 slots and the baseball mat stuff. You already can see the hole where the baseball bat goes in. Hang on a minute. Okay, it seems Ace just had a little accident, fell over. But no, I tried taking off the backpack and maybe like taking it apart, but it actually seems pretty difficult to come off. I don't know if it's any harder to get the bag off the character's back compared to the original figure. I'm also not sure whether I'm not actually sure at all about this because this is the first time I've actually had an Ace figure. The articulation I noticed in the arms is very, very good, actually. It's quite nice. It's not too loose, and it's not too tight, so you can move the arms quite well. You've got the sort of shoulder joint, which moves quite nicely. You've got the joints in the arms, which bend. The hands are very weird shaped. I also struggled to get the anti-tank missile into the hands of Ace. But, I don't know, that might come with a bit of practice. And this is the first Ace figure I've had. First Imperial Dalek figure I've had as well. The legs, as you can see, I think you can see, knees quite good. They bend quite well. There's a bit of noise outside, which is a bit of an issue. Let's have a look at the missile. Ace, rest in peace. She's fallen down those stairs. And I thought the Dalek would have trouble with the stairs. Yeah, so you got a little bit of silver on the top. This is actually, if I could get the camera to focus, this looks really good actually. Very, very accurate to the anti-tank missile in the episode. I cannot see any inaccuracies. It looks straight out of the episode, which is quite cool. And you can have a lot of fun trying to, I don't know, recreate the scene where she blows up the Dalek with the anti-tank missile, which is cool. Anyway, let's get some more 7th Doctor figures in, just for the hell of it, for the thumbnail. Right, so I've got my 7th Doctor figure out. I don't have any of the other 7th Doctor figures with the white coat, which is a bit of an issue, because obviously this is from season 25, and so the 7th Doctor is supposed to have the white coat, but I only have brown coat 7th Doctors, so this will have to do. But yeah, it's quite nice to finally have Ace and 7. And this Dalek is very cool. I have to say, it actually is one of my favourite Daleks. I wasn't keen on the original version of the Imperial Dalek, but this repaint is a lot better. Much more accurate. And apart from the eye stalk, I can't really fault it. It's pretty good. So yeah, I'm quite happy with this. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed. Sorry about poor quality and maybe poor lighting and any sound that from outside you might have heard. I don't know. Don't know why I heard some people yelling outside. Don't know why. But yeah, apart from that, yeah, very nice set. And yeah, hope you enjoyed. Bye for now.